Hi everyone, this is Corey here, and I will continue working on my Venusville game. A little bit about myself. I'm a software engineer over 20 years now, and I worked on some games as well and complex systems. And last summer I released my first game, Multiplication Mayhem. And currently I'm working on my city builder game Venusville, which is a game among the clouds of Venus, featuring a flying city. And also I have a good news, guys. I got a publisher signed up, so that's a really big step forward. And today we will work on adding the tree, what maybe you've seen on the thumbnail, functionally, and also another building to the game, which is gas processor to alter, combine split gases as resource in the game. So currently, let me just take a look and then I get into the adding. Okay, it will be a little bit loud. I already see
Hello,
that. Sorry
Commander.
about that.
Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the
I
clouds
will
of Venus.
take that down.
I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
So there is a couple of new things now, and I'm working on a version 7. Probably it will be or patch 7, but it's probably will be just 0.2 or 2.0 alpha, so 2.0 in the end. Don't need that. So it's a basic city builder, and with the functionality of really flying among the clouds. You can see there is shows the altitude and stuff. Okay, so what I will do now, that shows the basic concept there, and then they're building the different buildings. Let me just speed that up for a sec, just if you have never seen it. Okay, I will. We will go back to that anyway. So I just want to get on cracking. So the two things what I will work on is, one of them is this tree what can be planted, and the another is the gas combiner. Okay, and what I've done with it so far. Oh yeah, one more information is I will try to do this weekly. On this time, Thursdays, Tuesdays. Sorry, my head is ahead. In the future. Okay, so this is the two building what I want to add in the game, so we can actually build them. And I need to add some new resources and things like that to be able to fully use this. Okay, so the first thing, okay, I did set this up, at least the basic ones. Building, yes. the right layers and the basic ones and both on that one. And I think I have a effect on it to open and close the dome. So that's fine. So the first thing what I need is actually go into Blender and then create a wireframe version of this. So let's do that. It just takes a few seconds. No, how did I code this? Yeah, I guess a combiner, not. Interesting. Why there is two? Yeah, this is before. What's the another one? That's something odd, I think. Oh yeah, that's not, that's the factory. Okay. Yeah, I found it. So what I have to do is, let's save this as a frame. And now let's set the new, let's call this wireframe. And should be white and some emission on it. I think at 10, what I usually do. And okay, the same. Okay. And then I just put a wireframe on that. Modifier. Wireframe modifiers. Okay. So this one is done, and I will do the same with for the tree holder. Probably just called it the tree. Yeah. Okay. I need to do a slight modification of it because this is in open position and I want to have it closed position on that. But first let's save it as a wireframe. And then shading, I will do the same. Wireframe. And it's not a Blender tutorial. Then the same. Then the top bit as well. Then let's mix this wireframe as well. Okay, I have the 4 domes. Can I just do... it has a solidify on it. I think it's only did one. Okay, let me... Yeah, let's move the outside ones, these ones back to... So, I'm not sure which one is which one. 0. Doesn't really matter if it's in the right order or not. And this should be actually on 0. Oh, 45. This should be 135. Is my math wrong? Oh no. And then well, that's correct. Oh, that one is not. That one should be minus 45. Wow. Okay. Now let's make the wireframe as well. Oh, good. Okay. Then back to shading, because I don't think all of them has the right one. Yeah. I think this one needs... And then the last one. And then I can make these buildings. Cool. Done. Yes, it's the right file. Save. Back to Unity. Okay. Now I can pull them in and I create the in construction version of these buildings. Hello, viewer. Okay, so let's just get the model. Let me see if I find it. Oh, what is it called? Gas combiner. So it's here, of course. Okay, let's close that so I can pull this in for a second. So we make a prefab from it. And I don't think we call it this gas combine. Oh, okay. It will be gas processor, but fine. Okay. So let's reset that. And then make sure that one is 0 and then pull that in there. Cool. And then I take this and we need to make a prefab from it. And then I want to rename this to gas processor. Okay. You can't see it, but it's there. So let me just get, so I need a construction project on it. Oh, that's one for the building animation. And has building, okay. So we'll probably copy these over. But first I have to add the entity on it. Capsule collider for, which capsule collider is that? That's the building one. So building selector, to have a building selector. Okay. I'll just copy one by one over this. No point to risk. And I need the construction one. Oh, wait, I need this, the collider and then a highlighter. I should do actually a template from this. I'm not doing enough times to really feel the need to actually create one. And then one more. The rest will be easy. Right, that's the highlighter. Okay. And then the capsule collider is a bit big on it for building selection. Let's just adjust that. Mainly probably they want to click on the middle of the building, so let's do that. Let's make it smaller and then move it down. Yeah, it's offset, of course, because the shape of the building a bit more up, and then we are fine. Okay, that one is okay. Now I need my construction project and the effects, and I actually need the full building. Is this the Which one is the full? This one is the full building. This is the already built one. So if I to add in the effects, okay. And then a has building, so we can build another building on top of it, or at least the selector not allows us. Okay. All right, and then I need the full another building, which is the built one, the model. So that's the wireframe, and I also need the full one. And in the full one, we turn off all these three, and we will put some effects on it in a moment. Turn them off as a start. Okay. Now I have to figure out what we need to construct this, and I have to place the. So when the engineer comes to build this building, then it will go for the location. I think it just could come to the corner, or it could come in here and then build it. Yeah, maybe it's built from here and facing that way. So I think the blue is the, yeah, Z. It's facing to Z when it's constructing. And then we need the locations to drop off the resources. That can be inside because generally that's fine there. Maybe here and then there. Let's see if I select them all. Yeah, okay, this one is too close. Let's put that over here. Okay, so it will bring the resources there to build it, but what kind of resources we need? I didn't think of the resource types. Okay, so to build this is like a medium building. So it will need carbon fiber. Let's do 2 carbon fibers, a plastic, and then 1 iron ingot. Is that the same like the factory? But do I need chemicals? I want to make this a little bit more advanced in the resource, so let's add 1 more. There is the 6 slot, and that will mean I have to place that somewhere. Maybe I put that on the another tank there. So let's see if that's not colliding. Yeah, fine. And then we add that 6 resource there. Okay. And then let's see. And then the contract to build it, they have to pick up and deliver all the resources and then build it and then use the resources. But so we have 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's actually, that's weird. Use resource. It was not. It's only needed 1 less resource. That's a bug. So let's need the number 1 resource. So we didn't need a chemical to build a factory. That's interesting. Because I'm pretty sure it says even when you hover over it, you need that. Okay, let's test that.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno.
Says it's
Shall we
need a
begin?
chemical. Yes, but it's not delivering the chemical. That was a bug what I didn't even notice. See? Chemical is outstanding. The engineer is already on the way to build it. Okay. So, and the chemical is outstanding, so I just found the bug. Go, let's fix that quickly. So it looks like it was missing. It's not using the last resource, so I'll fix that. This was fine. I just have to duplicate number 3. Of course, it goes to the end. No, it went to the right spot. Okay, so now I have. It's all data driven, so pick up from slot 3 and deliver, or pick up and deliver to slot 3, but we need a slot 4. Okay, so it also need number 4 as well, and then build it and then use all resources up. Okay, so I think I fixed that, and in that case, let's just test that. I want to see it actually needs a chemical now to build it.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to
Sorry, it's
Venusville, the
quite
first floating
loud.
city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno.
Sorry.
Shall we begin?
So if I build that factory now, then it should bring a chemical as well. Yep, the chemical is on the way. Okay, cool. Let's do now continue to work on the our one, which is this one. And then I need to duplicate this twice. And then it should be 3. Use from the slot 4 and deliver. And then 5 as well, because this will need 2 chemicals. Okay, cool. What I will do for now, and it's also trying to call all the animations, which I don't have at the moment. So start. I think we just grew out. Okay, start. It just sets it active. Okay, I have to check how I did this. I haven't made a new one for a while. So I set active what? Oh, the all wireframe. Oh, I set it inactive. Okay, I set inactive the wireframe, and then then I took the boiler. I setting it active, and then I scale it. Okay, something like that. That's the animations now. Now I only have the base. I have the two tongues. I should break that actually too, and then the pipe. So it's relatively straightforward will be because I only need 3 items. So first I turn off the wireframe, hide the wireframe for the first step, and then we do the main. And then the small tongues, and then the pipes, top pipe. Okay, but we don't need all that. Oh, and then done. What is done doing? Normally, it sets something inactive. Okay, let me just check how is that looks like on the other one. I forgot. So, oh, okay. Makes the whole thing turn off. Okay. Now, because I'm replacing it with the real one on that second. Okay. So I only need done then. So and so it makes it active. And then let me think. So the main, and then let's see at at 50% do the small tanks, and then the last 10 seconds the top pipe. And that's spring, that's a scale, and that's a scale. This is what I'm talking about. It's so the main turns on the main body and then scale it. You will see it in a moment. How does this work? And then the small tanks. I have to set the timing right on this as well. Then it does with the small tank, and then the top pipe. Okay, nice. And then let's time it. So here I will have almost 4 seconds to grow this. And then I can switch over to the small tanks. Another 4 seconds. And then the top pipe is just springs in. Okay, so now
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper.
okay, so let me
Cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
play. play. That didn't spring in. Then that one. Then that one. Then hideouting. But why did not spring? Should just grow. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, let's connect this in. Maybe something broke. So I just need 3. So any of them what missing is can be removed. Top pipe. And then the timing have to make match. Okay. So 10, 50. That's the reason I'm naming it with the times, because then it's a lot easier to. This should be 90, actually. And this one's 90. Okay. That's cool. In theory, we can build this now. Well, one more step. Okay. So one more thing in the managers, I have to find the mouse manager, and then building placement. I have to add in here the wireframe itself. Oh no, normally I do place. Let's just create a gas processor, and then we drop in there the gas processor. And that's 0. And then in the mouse manager, let's add in. Okay, settings. No. Or building placement. Yeah, building placement. That's the one. Oh, okay. I need to do a new row here, and also I need a new mode, because I don't think I have a gas processor. Gas. Oh. Okay, I add the new one. And instead of the Stirling engine, this will be the gas processor, but I also need gas. Build gas, no. Mode build. Build. I don't have one for this, I think. Tile. Okay, I need to create a new one. Create no, it's on Venusville. It's a data, I think. No, wait, no, this is game loop. My game loop, and it's a state. Okay. build gas processor. Okay, which means I have to add it to the right container, to the mode container, and gas processor. Now it's available as a mode, and then back to the building placement tool, and then we select it. Gas processor. Okay, so that one done. Now in theory we can place it, but we still can't trigger that. For that I need to go into the UI and add a new element. I may have to make a new icon as well. I don't know what kind of icon I should do for this. Okay, a little break. Okay, so I have to go into the main bar, and within the main bar is a building. Yes, this is the one. So main bar, adding one building is quite complicated actually now. It's in the beginning it was so easy. Now it is quite complex process. Okay, just has a lot of steps really. Okay, let's hide. This is the furniture. It's the interior structure, but the interior structure is so long. I just call them furnitures in the game. Okay, but it's actually a gas one, not the main build one. It's a subfolder, the gas subfolder. So this one here, I have to add the new one. And okay, I need an icon. Just a moment, I will. I have to create a new icon. I may just do a placeholder for now. Okay. You see, when you are developing, you are jumping in and out from different softwares. Like I jump into Blender, do the wireframes. Jump into most people Photoshop, but I use Affinity. Create an icon. Texture it in Substance, you know. Animate it in Cascadeur and stuff like that. Okay, so icon. Let me just. Do I have a separate icon one? I think I may have an icon one. I'm not sure. I thought there is an icon one. What I use. But I will just do a placeholder for now and then make it nicer. I could make one. Okay. Let me see if I can find some inspiration. Okay. I have some. So okay. And let's I should group this. Uh, okay. And then let's see. So not sure. I'm not really great in 2D. And this one is should be like black. Oh. Let me. This one actually the edge should be black. That one is the edge one should be black. Or on that one is really not. And there I don't need the edge. Now it looks like a house. That was the intention. No. Yeah, it will not work like that. Yeah, I don't like it. Temporary will be good. I will come up with something better later. So let's resize this to the right size to the menu. Okay. Really, because it's I think it doesn't matter for now. I will get a better one. No, I don't want to export all. I want to export the selected one. It's not the building view. This should be the. It should be the HUD. Don't have a separate for the HUD. Okay, come on. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't need this. I can save this. Oh no, I have to export it. Right. Okay. So where is this? Illustration. Ah, it was in front of my eyes and I couldn't see. That's weird. It was here. And the main bar. And then most of them are not have black on it. But main bar building, and it is the gas processor. Okay. And then now I can close it, save it and close it. And then I can pull it in here. So the storage button will be gas processor button. And then the style on that is the new building. Okay. That's fine. Let's save that and close. And now, if I go to the gas one, I need to add one more trigger. So I can trigger when we do recorded gas processor button. And then we trigger the mode, what we did, the gas processor mode. Okay, so technically clicking on that should already bring up the possibility to place that building. So let's try that. Interestingly, not much coding going on because everything is already written in a way how I can just extend it so easily.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to Venusville.
Sorry,
the first
audio will
floating
be
city.
turned off for now. So that's not the that's the one, but the one what I left in accidentally. So let me just turn that off. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, that's already a prefer. Okay, so I turn that off. And now I will build one. Okay, so now if I go
Hello, Commander.
to
Welcome to Venusville,
sorry.
the first floating city in the cloud.
So I go for gas, and then yeah, I don't have a tooltip on it, but it's already possible. Can I rotate it? Yeah. And if I let's place it here. If I place it here, oh, I couldn't click. Something else missing. Oh yeah, okay. So I can, but I cannot place it down. And I think I know what is missing. It's in the mouse controller or building placement controller, because this one shows the shape, but when you click, is actually have to know which type of building to know, and there or assign. And there is somewhere another no, where is it? I know there is one more place where I have to add in the element, so I it knows which building to build, And I always forget this. That's rotation. Oh, building click. That's the one. So here I have these states coming in. And that one need to know which building to build. Right? So it's need to take the gas processor, and then yeah, I need to extend this. It's not drop-inable. I have to actually get this state building type. No, there is it connects the state with the building type, so I have to get the building type. I'm not sure where is the building type. Okay, it's probably enum. Yeah, public enum building type. Okay, and then I have to add a gas processor, and I also will add the tree planter for later use. Okay, so now I will able to connect this in. So it will know if the gas bus processor is clicked. Then we want a gas processor building type. Also, there is one more building click. There is a state to furniture type. Oh no, that's for furniture, so interior structures. I'm wondering where I'm assigning. There is one more place in the construction manager where I may have to add in the new building. Building manager. And this have to know about the building as well. You see, here I have the information where to place it, what to do with it when we have to build. So if I add a new one to this, and we call, okay, if you have to build a gas processor, then which prefab to use. And where are the prefabs? Yeah, here. Okay, so when it's in construction, yeah, I should go this in construction. In construction, and then when it's built, that one, and when it's collapsing, which I will not do today, I just place the same one in. And also we want to create a separate holder for it, so it's easier to find them, because so all gas processors will be stored on that folder or game object as a parent. So, and then the easiest is actually duplicated, because I don't think anything in it. Yeah. So wait, I delete that. I duplicate that. And then I just rename it to gas processor. Okay. And then let's add that in. Not building placement, building manager. So in construction, build to build, crumble to crumble. That's when it's collapsing. The weight. Okay, what is the weight of this building? Same like the factory. It should be fine. Let me see, how was the factory? Solar panel, balloons, dome, Atmos miner, storage tank. Oh, bridge, landing pad, Atmos processor. Oh, I think the factory was named like that, but okay, weight 5 and power usage 3. I think that's, for now, it is fine. So the power usage is 3 and the weight is 5. And the platform is normal, not with the hole. And it's not producing or using gas. Let me think about using gas. Do I have to set up anything? I don't think it has a default gas usage. It's only have like a project-based gas usage or production. Well, it may well produce gas. I will see that. I will see that how I sort that. First, let's build it. Okay, so in theory, I should be able to build it now. And then I have to do the same with the tree planter. Okay, let's
Hello,
just.
Commander.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Venusville,
Sorry,
the first
audio.
floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you.
I don't mind, it's just loud, and I did not set up with the right mixing of audio. I don't think it's separated properly now. So I will lower that. Okay, continue. And then I want to build, this one. Let's build it there. Okay. Build requested. I'm curious if the animation will work. Okay, looks like it's bringing. Can I click on it? No. I can't actually click on it. That's interesting. Because if I build this, I can click on it, but not on the. I think it's maybe on the UI, but it looks like I brought the right amount of things, but you see, the animation not working. Okay. There are some stuff to check, and it just says Atmos processor. Now it's clickable. It's clickable. Oh no, it says no, it's not clickable at all. That's probably just for the UI. I have to actually set things up, because I can do that, but I can't. It shows like if I go to the balloon, it just shows the balloon one. Okay, but it builds, but without animation and stuff. Okay, let's go back. It's building. Okay, maybe it's something missing. It's most likely it's have to be a building, right? No, it's default building. Default building. Let's see why the animation not working.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
Okay. So it brings the right resources. So it started to build it. Styles I need build. Tile layer, I need the building layer and the gas in construction. You see how easy to find it? So let's see what is not turning on. So the gas combiner is this one. And this is the wireframe. So the wireframe turned off, but this was not turned on. And plus something weird going on with that. Okay. So let me see. What I'm thinking of. Ah yeah, I have to stop that. I open that. No, the in construction one. And then let's see at the start. It should. Ah. Okay, this should be on. And this should be off. And then at the start, it shouldn't turn off the gas combiner. It should turn off the wireframe and then use those. So the main and should scale it. We should see that. Okay.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
Skip that. No. So it should deliver all the packages and then the animation should start when the engineers start to build there. Sorry, I stopped that. Okay. That's not exactly what I was expecting. That did not work. Okay. Let's see this. Okay, so okay, let me check. So first 0 and then the 10. Then the pipe. Okay. That's actually look correct, but this not. So let's try that again. Okay, so I will try it here in the prefab. Let's see if there I can trigger this. So if I trigger that, that hides that. Then I trigger the second one.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
Turn that off. Okay, so when I go to this one, let's debug it one by one. Hi, hi, Lakid, right? I'm started to work in last August on it. Yes, and the demo came out in on Steam when the festival was in March. The first demo, it's like an early demo, and I just signed up with a publisher, so good times. Okay, so back to. Okay, so if I activate this one, but then the scaling not working. So it's the set active works and the scale not. It's animated in Z, remove curve to 1 from 0 to 1. Cool. What about you as the game dev? How long did you need to? How long you need to go to this level? Oh, okay. I have a very long experience as a software engineer. Myself, I started to code when I was 12, and that was a long time ago. So it was on an Atari, and then I worked as a software engineer for 20 plus years, and last few years I'm also doing games. I did some web games before, and then last summer I released my first game, Multiplication Mayhem, which was like educational game to teach kids multiplication. And now I'm working on this city builder called Venusville. So skill-wise, one of the reason I'm doing a city builder is because my artistic skills are not that great, while my programming skills are vast. So and city builder is very, very code heavy as a game. So it really depends on what kind of game you want to do. And I like to work more with 3D. For me, easier was to learn to do a 3D graphics, like creating very simple low poly buildings and stuff, than do that with 2D. So that's the reason I always choose 3D over 2D. Some people are more talented to drawing nice even or pixel arts and stuff like that. That's not really work for me. I can make icons because I have a software, like a web background, so I'm using all the UI toolkit. Oh, thank you for the subscription. And so that's the reason I'm using the UI toolkit, because it's works very same like the web on the game, while while the art bit, I'm trying to have as much help as possible. So I'm using low poly. I use Substance Painter for texturing because I try to do that by hand, and this one was done by hand, everything, and it took forever. While with Substance Painter, I could do some nice ones. Like even if we build this, I know it's broken at the moment, or which one is nice. Let me just build some stuff quickly. Oh yeah, I waited too much and they are starving or thirsty. Let me do that again. So I can show some of the models. So I'm trying to get as much.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of.
Oh, wait, music is fine. It's just effects done. So I'm trying to do as much help on this, like animations and other stuff, but possible, because it's not my forte. But the coding it is. So, and the whole system I try to write like almost no errors on the whole system. The only 2 errors right now is because I'm not connecting to the Steam API from the editor. So and there is a lot of code running. So I'm always try to keep it clean. Of course, you probably see, oh, but Cory, you have a lot of you know, warnings. Most of these warnings come from this pointing over game object, which is not really an error. I mean, half of this. But now you say it looks like I'm missing some UI elements. So I will look into that. But I'm trying to keep these things clean. Using scriptable objects everywhere where I go for storing data. That's the reason when you see me adding these elements, almost no code change happens when I adding a new building, but a lot of configurations of the different let's give them water before this get the factory. Let's add here this new building, and the animation is still broken. So let me speed it up a bit so I quickly build some of these. Don't know. I'm working right now on the animations, so sometimes they skip. And that one. Okay. They will not starve now. So. It's I have a custom system written for all the project management project. I mean, like if they have to build something or they need to work and produce something. But when I'm not doing that and they are hungry and stuff, then let me select one of them. Then I use behavior trees there, which is excellent for AI. Let me just select a guy. Come on. That's good. He's thirsty. Come on. I can't click on it. Why I can't click on these guys? Now finally. So using behavior trees, this is handling either they are in working or dead, or they are thirsty, hungry, or tired, or just loitering around. And all of these are evaluated and then run. This is the AI. Well, when they are working, that's deterministic. But other than that, I'm using this behavior tree to control the actions. So that's the reason they are, when the statistic falls down and they become hungry or thirsty, then they seek out the water source there, and then they try to drink. They will, when they are yellow, they will finish the job. Sometimes the rotation is wrong still there. So you can see how is that. Wait, let me select the guy who is in working on the plastic. Too late. Yeah, he went to drink now, and he's bored. And then he will go back working. And stuff like that. It's a lot of coding on when you do a city builder. It's very code heavy. Okay, this did not build properly. So let me figure out what's going on there. One of the another thing what you can use this called fill. It's an asset where you can do chain animations. That's what I use for most of these building animations, and so. Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling around here sometimes. Okay. I know what happened here. It's got flattened. One of the things sometimes happens because this one is yeah, 75. Let's see if the rest is fits. So what happened here? It scales it from 0 to 1. And it should use its original scale. Let's do work it here, so I don't know what. So this is the boiler. And then that's the duration, and 0 to 1. 0 to 1. I see the problem. I figured it out. Okay, so the problem is this is not 1. This is 75. And 100 and 100. That's the reason everything stays flat, because it sizes it to 1. I don't know why is that 100 and not. So 1 should be, for the main building should be 75, and the tanks should be scaled to 100. Just a settings issue. I don't know why the model is that size. It's 1, but the sub-elements are 75 and 100. Interesting. modeling issue then, but we can manage that. And then this one just should do the springy thing. 20 to 30. Okay, I'm not sure about this one, but let's see. It should build now the tanks and the main part properly, and then after that we will see. So if I put down the building, and then if this works, I will not do the
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville,
tooltips
the first
now.
floating city in the clouds of Venus.
But maybe I have a bit more time to, because I wanted to go over and continue the tree as well. The tree is cool. Okay, so let's build the new building. No, come on. Oh, I did a mistake. I turned off the wireframe on the prefab. Now it's good. One more time. So yeah. Yes, so it took me 1 year to do my first game, the Multiplication
Hello,
Mayhem,
Commander.
roughly.
Welcome to Venusville,
Bit less.
the first floating city in the clouds of Venus.
And this one originally I thought this will take a year, but now I have a much better understanding, and it will take about another 8 months more to finish. Because so next March this game will come out. The demo is out already, how I said, and also I will work on a prologue version of it. Okay, that's nice. In the prologue we'll have a little story, pre-story, so we understand why the humans are colonizing Venus. There will be not just building the city in the clouds and of course navigating, but you will able to attach engines. You already have some engines, vertical ones, but horizontal ones, and then you can navigate and fly anywhere on Venus. Of course not too deep, because the pressure would crush you. Okay, I didn't pay attention. Did it build it properly? Let's build one more, because I was talking and zooming in and out. Yeah, I still cannot click it. That one I can click, this one. Okay, I think I know where to do that. In the details panel, I need to be able to know what. Okay, that's nice. And then that too. Poor guy is inside. And then, okay, the last one, the springiness didn't happen. Because that should be. Okay, let me see how I set this up on the factory. Top pipe. Yes, but the size is one of that one. Okay, I'm not sure of the right value. That's the duration. Scale minimum, scale maximum. Okay, let's try to set it 50 to 200. And let's see if that's actually works.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
Oh, there was a little bounciness, but not that much. You could see it moves a little bit. Okay, I just have to scale that up. So, let's go. What if I put this 2000? Let me see. How does that will look like?
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
I should need a... So I want to save down the settings and then I can not have the audio always play. No. Okay. It was a very small bounciness in it. So what if I put this to 1000 to 5000? Normally I need to use a lot smaller numbers, but I guess it happens because the difference of size difference, because it's already 100.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating...
Not today. And then we should connect into the UI so I can click on it, because right now I can't. Oh, that's what I love. Yes. That was perfect. Okay, cool. So this one is done. Let me check the UI. And I just want to show you the tree. So that will be another buildable building, and it opens up. Okay, and let's open the UI. Details panel. Yeah, buildings details. Okay. Oh yeah. I have to set up what kind of data it should show. the panel. So let's add a new one. And this will be the gas processor. And then it's called gas processor. And the class name. I don't think I have a class. That's a little icon. I have to add that. And then building detail stats. Structural integrity, gas stats, and core temperature. Okay, definitely I don't need the temperature on this. It will have gas stats because it will be possible to convert gases, but I think for now I will turn it off because that part is still need to be created. And then buoyancy and power. So buoyancy comes if it gives us lift or is heavy and this pulls us down, and then the power is the power usage. Production costs. Okay, and gas stats. Okay, why would be the production cost is empty on the Stirling engine? Why is it? Oh yeah, because that's pulled in from outside. And then gas stats is okay. What? Let me check how I set up the factory, which also have gas needs. Storage tank. So I have all the gases there. And I have to add the new one now because we were able to do nitrates. I don't have an icon for nitrates yet. And yeah, this is the one. So this is the Atmos processor, which can take carbon, can create carbon, and those are the ingredients. The icons, arrow worker, arrow carbon, production costs, and then gas stats. Oh, which one to show? Okay. And production selector, gas stats. So I need very much similarly set it up. So I need to add, this is for this detail panel here. I want to add production selector, a production, and the gas stats. Gas stats, where is the production? I need the production as well. There. And that's the order, how I would like to see them. And then also the production costs. So let's just set up one, the nitrate. So creating nitrates, I will have no drop down or no enum for this. Yeah, no gases because this system not do the gases yet. The production. This is just showing what is it creating, what kind of gases it's creating. And at the moment, I don't have the right one because this is only the resources, so we turn that off. And then what gas stats or what stats we want. We want to have nitrogen and nitrogen and water. Where is water? water. That's water vapor. And that's the reason it's in gaseous forms. It's very hot on Venus. And nitrate. And then I have to do actually this production cost, but sorry. I think I need to drink a bit of water. Yeah, I don't have the gases here, so I have to add that in. So I cannot do that. Okay, but in theory, gas processor now should work. I don't know if it will work when it's in construction, but let's see if it's built. Then we can get. It's possible I also have to find. Set something else up for make it clickable.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus.
Yeah, I can't click. It's not registered.
Survive and prosper in this rather cozy.
So older one like this one, it has a building with the ID.
Inferno. Shall we begin?
I'm curious if it's built. After that I can click on it or not. I think I should be able to. Yes, and you see we have the structural integrity there. We have a gas selector, but of course with the wrong, not with gases, but actually a production selector, so that's wrong. But I selected the wrong one. And production progress, and there is the buoyancy and power. The power 57 takes 57 power. I don't think that's correct. Yeah, we're using 60 power. Let me check that. That should be in the building. Oh wait, not the layers. It's in the managers. Yeah, managers, and then not building placement, but building manager. In the building manager, there should be a weight. Yeah, so that's the last one. Power production 60. Nope. That's the reason it was generating power instead of using power. And then the weight is 5, which is correct. So it's a heavy building. Maybe I just put it in 4 because it's smaller than the factory. And I will fine tune that. Okay, so my only question is why we can't click on it when it's in construction. Oh, that's interesting. Stats. Construction progress. Maybe that one missing. Let's pull that over. Yeah, I think this one is missing. Why factory don't have that? That's a good question though. So now we have construction progress. Well, I don't think I connected that in yet. So the gas processor constructor is untagged default, and this one is untagged building. No, yeah. You see, it's a building. That's why. That was missing. It have to be a building. Not buildable. It's have to be a right layer. That's the reason I was not able to click it. Building. No, only this object. Okay, now I should be able to click and see what kind of resources is outstanding. And if that works, I will be already happy. Making it work and actually process gases, that's another day's job.
Hello, Commander.
Oh.
Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus.
I hope
I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and
to
prosper
also
in this
put the
rather
tree in.
cozy inferno.
Wow.
Shall we begin?
Oh. Oh. I could actually click on it. I just don't see the ingredients. See? The missing ingredients also. Oops. On that one you can see it. So I guess it's maybe a UI thing. Okay, let's go back to the UI. One more look. Oh no, that's the mouse manager. I wonder if there is another one. Stats, flags, building section. Ah, the cost data. I think this is the one that I have to add. That was missing. So this says, yeah, I have to add the. So a building called gas processor. Doesn't matter. And then I need to add in all the ingredients what we need in order to build this building. So if I go to buildings and let's log this here, so I don't want to lose that window when I click the so it's I will not see it. Okay, let's duplicate the inspector. Add tab, another inspector. So here I see this one is carbon fiber. So I need to add 2 carbon fibers, a plastic. Okay, so carbon fiber 2, plastic 1. I feel like I should actually change it to graphene. So carbon fiber 2, plastic, iron, chemicals. 2 chemicals I like. Maybe one of the I will change it to a graphene. So you need graphene to build this. So 1 graphene, 1 carbon fiber, and then yeah, this is 2 graphene. Graphene is like mid-tier stuff in the game, so. One carbon, one iron ingots, and chemicals, 2 of them. And then I don't need this one. So one carbon, one plastic, one graphene, one plastic, iron ingot, chemicals. That's the gas processor needs, and then carbon, graphene, plastic, iron ingots, chemicals. Okay, match that. How I close this? Always close that. Unlock that.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
Okay, and then we see perfect. One more time. So I want to see. So there is four kind, like carbon fiber. I will pause the game so I can see. And then compare, but it should be fine.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in.
So let's pause that. Oh, I can't click on it if I
this rather
click and pause. So I don't know why my screen is so much on the edge for some reason. I need the icon for it, but one carbon fiber, one graphene, one plastic, and then two chemicals. It's possibly just not fit.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, it did not fit. Okay, that's an issue of I don't have enough space. But I also can adjust that by, for now, actually let's use then, instead of graphene, I have an idea. I put back to carbon. Carbon fiber. So there will be two carbon fibers, and instead of iron, or instead of plastic, we need graphene. Yeah, I think that's better. And then I have to change in the building. Wherever is that? Data, building construction data. It's a scriptable object as well to store this kind of thing. So I said two carbon fiber and graphene, but no plastic. Right? So 2, 6, and 2 carbon fiber, and then 2 chemicals. I actually want 1 chemical and then 2 graphene, carbon fiber, 2 graphene, iron, and chemicals to build this. And now I have to go back to the building, and then so carbon, graphene, 2, and iron, and 1 chemical. So carbon, graphene, iron, and a chemical. So 2 carbon, 2 graphene, 1 iron, 1 chemical. Perfect. Okay. that works. I don't need to really test.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
Yeah, that's better now. And I built it. And I don't have enough power because it's using 3 power. Good. That works now. Cool. All right. Thank you guys to watching. I think I will stop here for today, and then I can continue from here and then actually build the tree as well. I can pop it in so we can just see it. How does it look like? It's a little teaser for next time. So let me pop that in. And yeah. And then that's how it looks like. We're just too high up. So if I drop down, then it will open up. That part is already done in the code. Just we are too high up and it's too cold and too small, the atmospheric pressure. So to keep the tree alive, it's actually we have to go under 22 kilometers. Almost there. Let's speed it up. And then it should open. Yeah. Opens up. And then you can see the... I don't know how much of that seed of the particle effect. But you are able to. So that's the next thing what will be added to the game on the next stream, probably. But I'm very glad we just finished the gas processor placement and so. So I leave it that way. So, so thank you for watching, and then see you next time. I will try to do that in the same time every week. So, see ya.